If you were married,
okay,
10 years, kids, things have been, everything has its regular relationship problems, but it's been mostly happy. And then in the 10th year, you get cheated on. Are you leaving?
Okay, repeat this again so I can think this through.
Your man didn't cheat till later in like 10 years
Okay.
down the line. You guys have a family, kids. Yeah. It's been mostly happy. A little bit of a bumpy road, but it's been mostly happy, but he cheats down the line.
He cheats down the line. Okay, first of all, it depends on who. It depends on if he's showing me contrition or not. Why did this happen? Why didn't you talk to me? Was there a problem in our marriage, or is there a problem going on with you? Is this a midlife crisis? Is this something that I need to understand what's going on. But I do think that forgiveness is a major part of love. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't want to admit that. Now, I'm not saying you need to be forgiving a dude every dang on day. You know what I'm saying? For something major, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to set your boundary lines and whatever your hard lines are. But I feel like I have learned throughout my life, because I've cut a lot of people off. I'm one of those people that's like, you did me wrong, you've hurt me, we're done. Number change, you're blocked. Yeah. And I've learned that that's not right. I've lost a lot of people, or I have just found myself very alone, because it's like, well, girl, somebody gonna hurt you once or twice, like including your mama and your daddy and your family members. Like, you're gonna be hurt by people, because people are not perfect. So if somebody I love has hurt me in a major way, cheated on me or whatever, and I feel as if we can move past it, that they have owned their fault, they have been honest with me why they did it, and we can move forward, then yes, I will forgive them, because love is if God didn't forgive us, then y'all, I mean, we always messing up. He don't never stop loving us, because people don't mean it.
Anybody that was just in my live and I was talking about this entire thing about giving love, receiving love, letting go of past traumas and all these types of things. I even did live talking about why people so obsessed with trauma. It's a real thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dig deeper. It's gonna be a lot that y'all could gain from this video. Y'all can learn a whole lot. So make sure y'all stay tapped in. We gonna get right into it. What's good? I'm an independent artist by the name TimelessRoc with TR Mentality, man. And before we get into the video, make sure y'all own your own shit. And in this clip, we got Keke Palmer explaining why she doesn't hold grudges. Now, this video ain't gonna be one of those videos. We ain't gonna talk about cheating and relationships and all that. But I'm gonna talk about grudges and why it don't be fair. A lot of the time we hold a lot of trauma. We hold a lot of pain in our heart from people that did us wrong, and certain situations we just didn't enjoy, and we just start to hold those grudges, and it affects not only our relationships with people who've done us wrong in certain cases, people who ain't even did nothing to us, new people that we ain't even met yet that we just coming across, and now we starting them off at a lower playing field rather than being at a clean slate so that we can build a relationship with them. Now, one of the biggest things that I talk about when it comes to this whole and grudges thing is that everything has different perspectives. So something that somebody might have done for you, like I said, this ain't gonna be a video about cheating. So this is going to be a totally different thing, talking about other things just in life where we feel like we've been wrong. Somebody unfollow us on Twitter. We like, you did me grimy, you blocked, don't talk to me no more. But when I talk about things that we go through in relationships with people, friendships, brotherhoods, cousins, certain times people will do something and from their perspective, it wasn't the same as the way you looked at it. So what they did maybe have hurt you, but you didn't. Maybe sometimes we won't even communicate that. We just like, he up out of here, I'm done. She up out of here, I'm done. I'm not talking to them no more. But the whole time, it looked completely different from their perspective. If you ask them, yo, what did that look like for you? What was you thinking when you did that? You could sometimes find out that they didn't have those intentions that you believe they had. That's why everything has to have a conversation. Also, when you have those conversations, you got to be open to actually hearing them out. You got to be open to whatever they say that they felt in that moment and their perspective was on that situation. You got to be able to hear it out, and you're going to hear something that you might not even want to hear, but you got to be able to listen to it. You got to be able to express the way you feel about that situation. And going forward from that conversation, you might not want to deal with that person no more. And they might have meant exactly what you felt they meant. A lot of the time, man, we be out here just holding grudges. We be cutting people off without that conversation, just assuming that whatever perspective we believe is what it was, and whatever intentions we believe they had is what the intentions were. And we just cut good people off, and we just don't even revisit it. We just move forward and then hold that pain and that grudge forever, and also let that translate into other relationships in our lives. And it's not a good thing to do. We starting people from negative slates. When they do these good things and they building rapport with us, they finally get to the clean slate after years of working. And it shouldn't be like that. No relationship should feel like work. It shouldn't feel like a chore. I shouldn't have to do all of these things to build a trustworthy foundation. I think for real, all this stuff of holding in pain is something, like I said, it became glorified. Like when I made that live and I was talking about why people so obsessed with trauma, man, it's become something that's glorified. People like to talk about, oh, I don't trust this person. I don't trust anybody. I saw a tweet and people was talking about, man, I could be at my wedding and I don't trust this person. And it's like, that's not good, but it's glorified. Like all of these things that's not really healthy for us mentally, we glorify it and we look at it as this cool thing, and it's not. We want to be able to move forward. We want to be able to be happy. We want to be able to just enjoy our moments. Like I said, man, life continues to go on, but I hope this hits for some of y'all. If you look outside, right, the sun is up, you got a clock. You can know exactly what time it is. You know exactly what day it is because you got a calendar. If we take away all that stuff, the calendar, the clocks, life literally is just a seamless thing. Yes, we go to sleep at night and we wake back up the next day, quote unquote day. We just using it for tracking purposes. But if you think about it, this is just a seamless journey. Like this entire life is just seamless, and we want to enjoy as much time that we have here as possible. We don't want to spend time moping and holding on to trauma all the time. We don't want to feel like that. So we shouldn't move with that energy. We should move forward, move on. Like I said, instances will cause for you to cut people off. That's just what life is. Certain people still really aren't meant to be here forever, but we shouldn't just jump to that conclusion. We shouldn't just cut people off and also hold on to that trauma and pain so bad that we believe the whole world is the same exact way when it's not true. Now, of course, this is going to be a journey. It's going to be something you're going to have to be conscious of, but I do believe it's something we all should give thought to and we should all practice and work on in our life going forward so that we could just enjoy our time here as much as we possibly can. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping into this video. I hope y'all was able to take something from it. Y'all could let go of some of those grudges and all that, man. But also, y'all go ahead and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Add on to the topic. Let me know more. And I'll go ahead and get right back at y'all in the comment section. But if you rock with the video and you agree with what I'm talking about, make sure you go ahead and drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
He got an alibi and he won't abide to no law. I know it's fucked up, but he won't hesitate to go send a nigga to a law. Young nigga with rag ties in the back of a Maybach. Put in work, whole fam gon' eat. I been going to work, gon' eat. All grind, no sleep, I stay low key. And you know I be rolling with killers, they really gorillas. Only the realest, you know that we winning. I feel like I